Eamonn Holmes is not just a broadcaster. He is a cultural figure in British television. For decades, audiences have welcomed him into their homes, whether it was through GMTV, Sky News Sunrise, or his long run alongside Ruth Langsford on This Morning. With his quick wit, warmth, and ability to connect with viewers in a uniquely personal way, Eamonn has become a fixture of British life. But for all his professional success, one question often lingered in the background. How did he balance the demands of a high-profile career with his private life? For years, Eamonn was known as the workaholic anchor who never seemed to stop, while his personal world remained far more guarded. That all changed with Ruth Langsford. Ruth wasn't just another television presenter. She was, and still is, a powerhouse in her own right. Known for her role on Loose Women, her warmth on This Morning, and her reputation for professionalism and grace, Ruth carved out her own successful career while also being Eamonn's equal partner. When Eamonn and Ruth came together, it wasn't just another TV pairing. Their relationship blossomed into one of British television's most admired marriages. On screen, their chemistry made viewers laugh, cry, and feel as though they were sitting with old friends. Off-screen, they built a family rooted in love, respect, and deep companionship. For years, fans celebrated them as one of the industry's most authentic couples. Then, in 2010, the pair delighted viewers when they tied the knot in a beautiful ceremony in Hampshire after more than a decade together. That moment cemented them not just as co-hosts, but as soulmates in the public eye. And yet, in recent years, life has tested them in ways neither could have predicted. Eamonn's health struggles, particularly his chronic back pain and mobility issues, have been well documented. Ruth has stood by his side through it all, often speaking movingly about the challenges of watching the man she loves endure such pain. But just when fans thought they had seen the full extent of their story, new revelations about their private life have emerged. According to those close to the couple, Ruth recently shared news with Eamonn that left him overwhelmed with emotion. Witnesses describe a moment of pure vulnerability from the man who so often masks his struggles with humor. When Ruth told him, his composure broke. For a broadcaster famed for his sharp delivery and calm presence, Eamonn was reduced to tears, his voice trembling, his arms wrapping tightly around Ruth as he whispered words of gratitude and disbelief. It wasn't just about the news itself, it was about what it represented. Love enduring through hardship, hope shining through uncertainty, and the reminder that even after decades together, life can still bring unexpected blessings. For Eamonn, who has often spoken about how Ruth is his anchor, this moment reaffirmed everything he already knew, that she is not only his wife and his partner, but his greatest source of strength. Friends of the couple say that Eamonn has been visibly transformed since hearing Ruth's news. He smiles more, walks with a lighter step, and carries with him a renewed sense of purpose. For Ruth, the glow of happiness is unmistakable. Even as she balances her career and her role as a caregiver, she radiates joy and contentment, embracing this new chapter with characteristic grace. So what does this mean for their future? Insiders suggest that Eamonn is already rethinking his workload, determined to spend more time at home and focus on the moments that matter most. For Ruth, the path ahead is one of balance between career, family, and the ever-present love she shares with her husband. This isn't just another celebrity headline. It's a story about resilience, about finding joy when it's least expected, and about the enduring power of love. For their fans, many of whom have grown up watching them, the news is a reminder that life's most meaningful chapters often come when we least anticipate them. For Eamonn Holmes and Ruth Langsford, the journey ahead may hold challenges, but one thing is certain: their bond has never been stronger. In Ruth, Eamonn has found not just a wife, but a partner who gives his life renewed meaning. And in Eamonn, Ruth has found the man who will forever be her greatest ally. Together, their story continues to inspire. A story not just of television fame, but of love, faith, and family.